are you doing? My name is Kenneth Hicks, and this is my impromptu speech. My wife, my beautiful wife, Ursula, is going to ask me some questions, and I'm going to attempt to answer them. So, with that being said,
Hi, what are some of your favorite foods? Or you're going to answer, what are some of your hobbies? Or you're going to answer, what do you like about home improvement?
hmm, okay. So, I think I'm going to take number 3, home improvement. So one of the things that I like about home improvement is that when you're doing the things around the house and you do it yourself, you get the satisfaction of knowing that you completed that task, improving whatever it is, whether it's redoing the bathroom or putting tile on your kitchen floor or your living room floor or redoing your bedroom. Personally, I had an experience where I put tile down in the living room. So we'll talk about putting the tile down. One of the things that I learned that it was not as easy as I thought it was going to be putting that tile down in the living room, because it entailed taking up the carpet that was on the floor, and then after that was done, you had to sweep it and get all the dirt and dust and all that stuff off. Then you also had to make sure that the floor was level. If it wasn't level, then they had a little bit of grout that you'd add to it to try to level off your floor. So this involved cutting the tile, measuring it. And so I learned that you don't take the tile and go from the corner to the next corner. You actually work your way from the center of the floor, and you work your way out left or right and then up and down, so you get the tiles even as you're laying them. One of the problems that I had when I put the grout down, I had to learn that the grout and the cement, when I was putting it down, you also had to put on an even coat, so that when you put the tile down and you put the spacers down, that it was all even. There were several times that I put too much cement down to hold the tile, and then you could see where it was bowed up in the center of the floor. So I had to go back and take all the tile up and redo it again. So these were some of the things to do. In the end, I wish I had some pictures that I could show you. It was a lovely job. I was proud of myself for being able to do it. It was the very first time that I'd ever laid tile or attempted to lay tile. If you're going to lay tile, I can tell you this, it is very bad on your knees. So if you have bad knees, that's probably something that you don't want to do. But if you want to do it, you get some of the knee pads like I did, and you just crawl around on the floor until you get it right. It was an outstanding job. I enjoyed doing it, and all of my friends that came over said it looked professional. Personally, I didn't think it looked professional to the aspect that they were talking about, but we did a very good job of laying the tile, because my wife gave me a hand as far as helping me. So those are one of the things that I like about home improvement. We've also did our bathroom, and it is a job taking out the tub or replacing the tub in your cabinets. Same thing with laying the tile in the bathroom and redoing your cabinets. It's a real tedious job, but it's a home improvement. And once you've done it and you go back and look at the work, you take pride in it. So as I was saying, we also did the bathroom. So we had to take out the sink. We took out the tub and put in a new one. And we put down tile and put in cabinets and new faucets. So the tile, again, was a tedious job for me, because I tend to want to start in the corners and work my way out, but you don't really have to do that. You have to do it in the middle so it's all even, and then if it's off, it'll be in the corners. So it was a very tedious job. It took a while. I learned a lot from doing it, but I just enjoyed doing it. And when I walked in the bathroom, I had that feeling of accomplishment that I did this and I could do it, and it was not as hard as I thought it would be. And a lot of people pay people to come in and do it. For those of you that do it, it's an easy thing to do when you're tiling your floors. And it's the satisfaction of knowing that you did it and it was the way that you wanted it done. And it just looked great. And the compliments when people find out that you've done it. So with that being said, I enjoyed it. I'm glad I got a chance to share some of this with you. Give me feedback on this video. This is really the first time that I'm doing any of this, so I want you guys honest feedback. Give me a hand so the next time that I got to do it and I'm standing before you guys, I can improve on what I'm doing. So until then, get me back on the link and let me know what you think, and have a great evening.